Previously on D&V.
Children, at this hour? Shouldn't you be in bed or be supervised by your parents? This is a rough neighborhood and there are often hooligans about.
Hey, get out here. We got a few lined up. Back to our positions.
Sounds like something's about to go down.
Alia, Clem, and Orson. The bandits encircle you. Then you hear Gregory's scratchy voice as he walks around the corner.
Best you all still your hands. Just give us what we ask, and we can take it from there. To start with, all of your coin will do nicely. Hand it over if you know what's good for ya.
Okay, the bandits have finished their first set of actions. Many armed men with crossbows take position in the nearby alleyway, and a few others atop the wall, separating the group from the docks. Gregory holds his hand in the air, waiting to give the signal to fire on the PCs should they display resistance. Hetty and Edwin still have possession of Clem's sword, while Lucas approaches Alia and Orson, demanding that they relinquish their weapons and any coin on hand. Orson, you are next to act.
Okay. I comply, but as slowly as possible. I pull out my coin pouch and pretend to hand it to Lucas, but when he is about to grab it from me, I want to accidentally drop it on the ground.
You do just that. As Lucas reaches for the pouch, you drop it, causing the coins to spill onto the ground.
You clumsy rabbit! I said hand it over, not drop it!
All right, no tricks. Hetty, Edwin, watch them close as Lucas retrieves the coin.
Well, sir, I want to do my best to act like I'm complying, but also try to delay while I look for an opening to grapple one of these bandits. Maybe use them as a human shield should any crossbows begin firing.
Clem, roll deception. Okay, now Alia, roll a perception check prior to your turn. Orson and Clem fumble around for a bit, while Lucas begins to gather the coins from the ground. Alia, as Hetty gets closer and starts demanding that you hand over your weapons, you now see Yohan and Jemma exiting the general store from across the street, and none of the bandits have noticed them yet.
I want to do something similar to Clem. I'll start by handing over my scimitar, but as slowly as possible. Then try to delay giving up my longbow if I can. I'm hoping I'll be able to wait for the others to cause a distraction, then ready an arrow for combat.
Okay, roll a deception check. Perfect. This turn is spent giving your sword to Hetty, and you are able to successfully keep the bandits watching the three of you, rather than noticing Yohan and Jemma.
All right, Jem, you're pretty nimble. You climb to the roof of this building. Then I'll sneak up and hide behind one of those crates up there. Maybe next turn we can surprise these bandits.
You got it. Jim will climb onto the roof.
Both of you roll a stealth check, and Jem, also roll an acrobatics check to climb. Excellent. Jemma easily climbs to the top of the small building, and Yohan is able to creep up and take position behind the crates, about 20 feet away from the others. Next, the bandits continue to shake down Clem, Alia, and Orson. Lucas has recovered all of the dropped coins. Edwin and Hetty have taken Alia and Clem's swords, and Gregory continues to hold his command for the other bandits with crossbows on the wall and within the alley. Orson, you are up next, and it looks like Lucas is about to physically search your pockets and robe for any other valuables.
Ew, I'm not sure how much longer we can delay, but I'll try. Before he gets a chance to actually touch me, I want to tell him I have more coin in my backpack. I will give it to him, but then as he is looking through it, I want to whisper to Jacques to get ready for combat. The next turn I would likely try to cast grease on an area containing as many bandits as I can.
Well, sir, sounds good. Clem is gonna try to do what Orson did last turn. I will pull out my coin pouch and intentionally spill it on the ground rather than handing it over.
Ah, come on. This is getting ridiculous. Stop screwing around or we're gonna have to turn you all into pincushions.
Orson and Clem's distractions have continued to draw most of the attention from the bandits. Aelia, you are up next, and only one bandit with a crossbow currently seems to have you in his sights.
Alright, that one is going to be my next target, but I want to wait until after Yohan and Jemma have taken their turns first.
Okay, Yohan first, and then Jemma.
Yohan is gonna cast hideous laughter on a bandit that is atop the wall.
A failed saving throw. The man begins to chuckle at first, then begins laughing uncontrollably, forcing him to actually fall off of the wall and land prone, about 10 feet to the right of Clem and Orson. Nearly all of the bandits have their attention diverted at this point.
Ow, what the hell?
Larry fell.
You heard the boss. Stop screwing around.
Alright, now it's my turn. I want to jump off the building and onto the two bandits in the alleyway, then attack with my rapier.
First, you must roll an acrobatics check, target DC 15. Then you can make the attack.
Ha! Nice! I got a nat 20.
Success. Jem leaps down, effectively knocking one bandit prone and striking the other for 8 points of piercing damage. Aelia, your held attack.
Yeah, nat 20!
Your shot not only drops the bandit, but also causes him to fire his crossbow in a random direction. The crossbow bolt strikes the other bandit atop the wall, killing him instantly.
Yeah! Nice shot, Aelia.
Hetty attempts to attack Aelia,
Oh yeah? Take this.
but misses. Lucas attempts to grapple Clem, while Edwin attacks with Clem's short sword. Okay, Clem, a contested strength athletics check to avoid the grapple.
Well, sir, that'll be a dirty 20 for old Clem here.
You successfully avoid the grapple and fling Lucas in front of you. Edwin is thus unable to effectively hit you with the attack. Orson.
I hold up Jacques and cast the spell Grease, spraying a thick liquid onto the ground beneath the three young bandits.
Lucas and Edwin slip and stumble as they both fall prone. Eddie instinctively takes a step towards them to assist and also falls to the ground. They have now dropped Clem and Aelia's swords during the fumbling. Clem, you are next, followed by Aelia.
I'll leave the sword in the grease for now, and instead, I'll throw a dagger at Gregory.
Unfortunately, that is not only a miss, but the seasoned bandit leader actually catches the dagger and throws it back at you. A 19 to hit for 6 damage.
Oof! Son of a...
I want to shoot at the bandit standing next to Gregory. 16? 10 damage.
That is enough to drop him. Seeing that his team of thugs is quickly being dispatched, the bandit leader Gregory turns around and begins to run away towards the west. Yohan.
I'll take a shot with my crossbow at the leader who's trying to get away. 16 to hit for 7 damage.
The crossbow bolt hits him in the back as he continues to run further towards the dark alleyways behind the general store. Jem, the bandit you knocked prone, begins to stand up, and the other attacks you with a dagger. 15 to hit.
Shield! I cast the shield spell and raise my AC to 19.
Excellent. The attack is repelled by magical force, and it is now your turn.
I want to run out of the alleyway and then, turn back around to cast Firebolt at the bandit who just missed me.
He attempts to stab you again as you break engagement, but only rolls a 10. Now, roll a dex save, since you are running out into the area Orson just cast Grease on.
Oh, whoops. 15?
That is high enough to avoid falling over, but you continue to slide towards the 3 prone bandits and are unable to effectively turn around and cast Firebolt behind you.
That's okay. Can I try to attack one of the downed bandits with my rapier instead then?
Sure.
Oof, never mind. Rolled a 2 and a 3.
You continue to slip and slide, thrashing about with your blade, but you don't hit anything. Although it does look impressive and graceful nonetheless, as if you were attempting to strike down a flying gnat or some other invisible foe.
That's some fancy dancing there, Jim.
The two remaining bandits in the alley attack with their crossbows, hitting both Orson and Alia for 5 damage each. The laughing bandit attempts to stand up, but the grease covering the ground forces him to slip and fall prone again. Edwin is able to stand up and begins to run towards the east, but Lucas and Hetty slip and fall again.
Get off me, you jerk! Run, you dummies!
Oh, not so fast. I will cast Firebolt at any running away. Only an 11 to hit though.
Well, sir, Clem is gonna dogpile on top of Lucas and Hetty, trying to grapple or prevent them from escaping.
And I'll shoot at the ones in the alley, where Jemma just came from. 14 to hit, 8 damage.
Yohan tries to fire at the leader one more time before he gets too far away. 13 to hit.
Unfortunately a miss, as he turns the corner and dashes out of sight. Jem.
I'll help Clem subdue the ones on the ground. I have some rope to tie them up if possible.
Sounds good. Jacques and I will help too.
Congratulations. The party has survived the dastardly ambush at the docks. A few bandits were able to slip away, including their leader Gregory, but the party is able to subdue and restrain the remaining thugs. The party discusses whether they should take these foes to the authorities or just leave them tied up outside the docks. From aboard the Bullfinch, they hear a sailor ringing a bell and addressing them from afar. Well, that's it for this session. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, we'll see you later, travelers, on Dungeons and Vagabonds.